Hello everyone, welcome back to JDCodebase. This is the video 5 of our MERN Task Manager series. In the last video, we created our task model and the schema. In this video, we are going to write our controllers. Now, this is the most important video on the backend side. A controller are the functions that actually do the work, means main the function like create a task, get all the tasks, delete a task, update a task. This video is a little longer, so stay with me and let's start. This is actually a playlist of this complete MERN stack building a real project of this task manager, so you can save this and bookmark this playlist. So let's move to the VS Code and write the code. So before writing any code, let me explain what a controller is. When someone uses our app and clicks add task button, a request comes to the server in the index.js file and here in the index.js file, and after that the server is to handle that request also, so save the task in the database also, and after that the send a response back after all the calculation done. The function that does all the things work is called a controller. So we have a 4 operation in our app, that is the create a task, second is the get all the tasks, third is the delete a task, and fourth one is the update a task. These 4 together called the CRUD operation. Create, read, update and delete. You will hear this word a lot in the web development, as we also build many projects in the further videos, so you will see the how CRUD operation works. So let first make the folder called the controllers in the src folder, and inside the controllers create a file task.controller.js. Now let's start writing our code functions one by one in this file. First we have to import the model. Import task from we have to give the file name, path name first in the config, in the models, yes, here in the task model.js, and yes, you have to write the extension, means the .js file also, like this .js, because we are using the ES module, so this is important. And after that, before writing the function, let me explain 2 things quickly. First one is in the JavaScript, in the plain JavaScript, you may be heard about the async await. Yes, when we talk to the database, it takes some time, maybe some millisecond or some second or some minutes also, and we do not know exactly how long it's take. So we use the async await to tell the JavaScript, hey, wait for this operation to finish before moving to the next line, and every function that talks to the database will be async function. And second, most important thing here is the try catch block. Sometime things go wrong, like database is down or wrong data set is means sent. So try means attempt the code, and catch means if anything goes wrong, catch the error and handle it. And without try catch block, if I use write, if something breaks, our whole server will crash. So with try catch block, we handle the server, means the error, and send a error response here properly. Now, one more thing I want to explain you before writing any code, that is the status code. There are some status code in the backend, that is like 200, 500 or 201. So these are some means status code, like okay, for the okay request was successful for 200. If something is a breakdown like server error, then we use the means this 500 status code. If we created something was means new was created, then we use the 201. So we will use these in our function, so remember these type of codes. And after some practicing of means after writing the code again and again, you can easily means indulge in this. So first start writing the code. export const create task function. This is a asynchronous function, I already tell you, and it's an arrow function. This take two things: request, response, and in this we have tried try catch block. First we have tried the catch block response dot status 500 means something is breakdown, and send a JSON format, that is the message here is the error dot message. I hope everyone knows the error is a stack, and it has something, the value that is the message. And in the try block, first we have to import title is equal to req.body, and after that make a task const task is equal to await, use the await async await. So this is actually I'm talking with the database, so we have to await here and write here the create title, this title. But yes, now it's work. And this is just, and after that we have to response dot status 201, and also a JSON data that is the task, sorry, a task. So let me explain this again one more time. So here we are export the const create task. We are creating a function called the create task, a normal function, and exporting it directly means export const create task function. And so other files can import and use this function. And this is a asynchronous function, so I write here asynchronous, and it's take the two things, that is the request and response. Request means the REQ means the request, and RES means the response. Request means the data coming from the front end, and response means that what we send back to the front end. And after that we write the try catch block and const title request.body. So when someone add a task means call this function, we get a value that they means they send the title in the request.body, and we pull out the title from the request.body from using the destructuring, the object destructuring. I hope you learn in the JavaScript basics. This is the basics of the JavaScript. And after that we write the await task to create title. So we use our task model. In the task model, if we see, open a task model, and here if you see this is a model, and we need the title as the initial thing, and completed is the by default false, so we do not need the completed. So we pass the title, completed will be false automatically. And because we set default false in our schema, await means wait for this to finish before moving on. So remember, every time you are talking with the database, use the await in front of them. And after this whole operation, just send the response dot status 201 JSON format task, and we send back a response with the status 201 means something was created, and we send the newly created task as the JSON. And in the catch block, if anything goes wrong, we send status 500, and that is a server error in the programming language, is the development language, and this error with the error message. Now let's write the, I hope you understand this create task function. Now let's move to the second controller, a second function, export const get task asynchronous. It's again take request, a response, and this is an arrow function. Always use a try catch block. In the try block, just write const task is equal to await, and task dot find this, and after that just response dot status 200 is JSON data that it takes the task, and in the error just write response dot status 500 and the same format JSON format data, and message is the error dot message. So this function get all the tasks from the database by using this await task to find. I am means like you may be thinking how these functions mean Task.create, Task.find comes. These are the methods come from these mongoose. In this package.json file, you install the mongoose in the first or in the second video, this mongoose dependency, this package, and by using this we are able to create this write this method create, find, and also in the upcoming controllers also. So this task.find, this is a mongoose function. It find and return all the documents in the task collection, and there is no filter right now, just a normal find method, and just give us everything what you means in the from the database. And response dot status 200 dot JSON task means we send back the status code 200, that is the success code, and all the tasks as the JSON format. And this is a function that runs when our React app first load, and to show all the existing tasks on the screen. So if you see one thing, these are just small normal functions, the arrow functions we write. We can write into the normal type function, means by using the function keyword, there is no issue, but they just standard we are using. Now next one is the delete task export const delete task is equal to asynchronous. It's take two things, request response, a single arrow function, try catch block, and inside this we take the value id from the req.params. I hope I'm assuming you are know the basics of the Express server. If you're not able to means so you can just remember this is how we get the IDs, and in the upcoming videos we also see how means these work. So don't be confused right now. And await task dot find by id and delete, and call this function and just give the id here, and response dot status 200 with a message of message task deleted. And also we have to write here the catch block, catch, it's take the error, and here we have to response dot status 500 JSON. In this give the value message error dot message. So this is just a delete task function. Here const id is the new things for you. When we want to delete a specific task, we need to know which task I want to delete. So we pass the task id in the URL like API task, and the id is like ABC123. So this ABC123 is passed from this request.params from this means URL, and I get this ABC from this ID. So request.param gives the that ID from the URL basically. This is just means how we retrieve the ID from URL from something from the URL. and Task.findById and delete, it's take the ID, and mongoose function, this is actually mongoose function, task find by ID and delete, that find a task by its ID and deletes it. It's a one line of code, that's it. And we send the response dot status 200 as the success message of the task deleted, and we do not need to send the task back, it's already deleted. Now last one is the update the task. So export const update task, and these are the means it is done, you when you means practice these type of writing this type of controller, you get habitual with this type of writing this code. Async request response and try catch block, it's take error, and inside this just send the, I'm just copy paste this because for every time this is the same, and in the try block every time we change the content. Same in this also, const id is equal to request dot params. So first we need the id, means which task I have to update. So for that, and const task is equal to await task dot find by id and update. And here we have to give the first thing the id, means first I have to give the id so it find out, then I have to give the request dot body. So means you can extract that request dot body also, but I am just giving it directly here also. And after that give the return document after. So after that just copy this response updated. So here this function update a task. In our app we use this to mark a task as completed or not completed. So for that first we need the const id from the request.params, and same as a delete, we just get the request.params at this id, and we get this task id from the url, and after that we write here the task find by id and update. These are the functions: task find by id and update, find by id and delete, task.find and task.create. These are the CRUD operations. This like how we write in the Node.js expresses by using the mongoose. And here in the task find by id and update, first we need to pass here the id, so it this find the task by id and update it whatever we send in the request body. Here we just send the completed true or false, and after that for example we send the completed true, it update that field, and here after that there is a return document. This one is the like by default find by id and update return the old document here. And so before the update means we want the updated version, so we pass this option. Now it returns the task after the update, and we send back the updated task a message task updated. So this is just means how we pass. And also here in this we have to pass here the task. And so these are the four controllers we write today. That is the create the task by just write the await task.create, and second one is the get task, just find out the task await task.find. After that delete the task await task.find by id and delete by using this id, and after that update the task await find by id and update, give the I pass the id request.body and return document after. So these are the 4 controllers, 4 functions, all the exported, and all the 4 are the asynchronous function, and all have the try catch block. So this is our complete controller file, and let me quickly recap what we did today. First, we created the controller folder and task.controller JS file. After that, we wrote the 4 functions, that is create, get, update, and delete. So 3 means every function is asynchronous here, because we talk to the database in these 4 functions, and every function has a try catch block for the error handling. And we use the proper status code like 200 for the success message, 500 for the error, and 201 for the creation. So in the next video, we are going to create our routes, and routes connect our controller function to the actual URL. Then we will test everything live in the Postman. That is the very satisfying video. You will see everything working together. If this video helped you, please like the video, subscribe to JDCodebase. See you in the next video.